guys, Zyke here, and welcome back to another episode of Antimatter Chemistry with me. Hello. I do want to preface this with I'm not sure why my sound on my microphone's going out every once in a while. It's happened in the last episode, not the one before, but then something before that. And I have yet to discover what the pattern is, and I've changed settings here and there. I think it's fixed, and then it just randomly does it. I have yet to... I don't know what's going on. I got a new computer. That's the only thing that's changed, but I know that technically means a lot has changed, so I don't know. But I'm sorry if, like, I'm talking and all of a sudden it just, like, cuts to, like, something completely different. I don't know how to fix that yet. But if y'all have any ideas, that's great. Anyway, back to antimatter chemistry. Last episode we made... Put my helmet back on. This denser, or just dense neutron collector. And I've been letting it run. I sat on the server for a day and a half. I just let it run, went to bed. Their mobs don't spawn except for up there, so I'm not worried about dying or anything like that. So I just let it run. But put a diamond chest, and ta-da! It's been running technically a little longer than a day and a half, but that's when I let it run straight, and then I've been hopping on every once in a while to do some stuff. So we've got a bunch of neutronium ingots, and I'm just gonna grab them, because we are gonna have to make them into ingots for our quest. I'm just gonna make a stack, and I'm gonna let the rest of them be, and we'll just kind of let that go. So we made the dense neutron collector. We need to make a neutronium compressor, which compresses elements into singularities so close to reaching pure antimatter. So the recipe in itself isn't that bad, as long as you have enough of the neutronium ingots. So let's run over here and get our extreme crafting table. So I need those ingots back. And in fact, I need to make a block as well. I need, I believe, a bunch of iron, 2 redstone. Whoops. I did try to prepare a little bit, so I think I have a couple of these just crafted ready to go. A hopper. Need 3 of those. And some crystal matrices. So that tech should hopefully... Yes. Ta-da! Quest complete. Alright, I'm gonna put those ingots away for now. No reward, because of course not. And so the next one is going to be the antimatter catalyst, which needs all of the singularities, and there are 81 of them. So most of these are going to be... they're gonna be... Something keeps popping up on my computer. I hope... Maybe that's what's messing with me. I don't know. It's gonna be all of these, the chemicals, which, if you haven't noticed, I have completely finished filling out it. Now, they're not technically in there, because I have made another room. I've also replaced the trapdoor with an elevator, because this makes more sense. I've expanded a little bit. Originally, I was going to make this whole room here into our chemical extra, but I realized our drawer controller, it only does a 25 by 25 area around it, so it only go 12 far. So this corner is as far, or this to the left is as far as it goes from there, and I didn't want to move anything, so I went even further and did this instead. So this is all underneath, and this all counts, and it looks bright in here because some of these up here are actually trapdoors to the outside. There we go. So we can actually see, because it's quite dark otherwise. Where? There you go. So it's brighter down here, but I have all of them. This is not in any fancy thing. It's just an order of number going from left to right, plus a little extra thing, because there's 118, and there's no even way to do that except by 2. So we did it this way. So yeah, I moved everything. So upstairs, we have the original, which I took all of the upgrades out of. So, like, if we look at our oxygen here, this had a ton in here. I took all of the upgrades out. We only have 512. But in reality, we don't have just 512. That's just up there. Down here, I have 92,000. So I put upgrades and stuff that we've been getting a lot of things, not so much for things that we don't have a lot of, but each of these should hold more than 512. I think it's 1,024 of each. So a lot of these I'm not really worried about. And I'll notice if they overfill because I check this every once in a while, make sure numbers match. So, but I did that because I was running out of storage. Now, one of you told me if I wanted to make the creative storage upgrade, it's actually not that difficult. The only hard thing, I guess, would be the black hole units, but it's not really hard. It's just making machine frames is so annoying just because of the way that I do it. If I mass produced it, it wouldn't be so bad, but I keep doing one at a time, so it takes me forever to remember how to do it. But we could do that, and then it's a dark nether star, which is just a nether star with some obsidian ingots, which we've made those before. So it's actually not that hard. So I might do that if we start running into a problem with what we already have, but I still have a couple extra upgrades now. So we'll see. Does this neutronium compressor need energy? The other one didn't. So let's see. It does not. Cool. Alright. So okay, so I showed y'all that, and now we need to start focusing on actually getting some singularities. And this is going to be the hard part, because this is actually where I'm going to have to start thinking about automating, and by thinking about, I mean actually doing. I've been thinking about it. So, like, most of these, like I said, are going to be the chemicals, hydrogen, helium, lithium. I do think there was, like, the mineral salt, so that's why I've been trying to get a lot of the mineral salt. It's 20,000 per singularity. Lapis is not, like, some of these are not necessarily, like, there's another star one, 2,000. Easy. Not all of them are chemicals, but a vast majority of them are going to be, so I'm going to have to figure out how to get a lot of this automated. Like this one, the molybdenum, I can get from polymorph and stuff from autumn. Yeah. Or I can use the fission multi-block, which that could be utilized a lot, but I haven't really given much thought into a lot of these individual ones. Now I know helium, I can get helium really easily by using an atomizer and the helium collector, because we have a nitrogen collector, we can make a helium one, and that's really easy to set up. So we can also get a ton of nitrogen. I've showed you guys that before. But the other thing that we were talking about last episode was if I wanted to use this quantum quarry, or if I wanted to focus on making the laser from Industrial Foregoing. And I asked y'all's opinion on it, and pretty much you said the laser is better if you want to be more specific, and no one had any power, like, problems that they were foreseeing with that, so, and I've been pretty good with I've set this up. It just loops, so I can sit here and put a bunch of polymer clay and walk away instead of having to do a stack at a time. I've also had to get more clay, that's really easy to get, so, yeah. I'm just rambling. So all I'm here to do is ramble. So I've been getting a lot of diamonds because of that. I have a ton. 1650, even more than I had beginning of the last episode, I think, so. Anyway, we wanted to focus on the laser, so you need a laser base, and I think at least 4 laser drills. I'm not entirely sure which version of this mod that I have, because whenever I was looking at the tutorials beforehand, I think it is a more current Minecraft version, which Antimatter is a slightly older one, and I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I did get all of the stuff needed to craft these. Diamond gears are just in the compactor with an augmented gear working die, which that is lead plate, redstone server, iron gear, like really easy. So I went ahead and put that over here, and then I've got that augment in there. So actually I could put all of my stuff in here to make gears instead of running over there. I don't know why that window just tripped me out. I forgot I had a window. So that was really easy. We've made machine frames, we've made plastic, and the other thing we needed was 4 of these laser drills, which I didn't have enough glass. I did not notice that I used all my glass. Sand, please. Whoops. Let's just split that up real quick. Uh-huh. And then the last thing, oh, this was the other problem. Before we actually do anything, the laser drill, I've gathered everything except for the laser lens, and the reason why is because you need pink slime in order to make it, which I don't have any of that. The only way to make pink slime is getting pink slime fluid, which the only way to get pink slime fluid is from a mob slaughter factory. I'm pretty sure that's what I read. It's in here. Let's see. It was in mob interaction, mob slaughter. It'll also produce some pink slime in the process. Yep. Aha. Look, I remember things. So I did make enough stuff to get that as well. And now the only thing is I don't know if it has to be animals. Or if I can use this somehow as well. Because what I would like to be able to do... It's just gonna eat my blocks, I forgot. Don't... Okay. What I would like to do is be able just... It's gonna face the way I place it. Yes. Huh? Hello? Oh, gosh. I don't like how this does this. I know it's good for the machine. Hey? Oh, it didn't eat it, did it? Hello? Oh, gosh. I don't even remember how to get to that. Oh, there we go. I was gonna cry. It's not hard to make, but I didn't want to do it again. Okay. So like I said, I'm not sure if this just works on animals or if I can use it on anything I want. So let me go get a energy cube. So I got an extra. Got a couple extra, but I got an extra. And let's see if I want to place this underneath. That'll be fine. And then I gotta make it output at the top. Let's see. Yeah, it makes liquid meat. When provided with power to grind any entity in front of it and produce liquid meat from it. It will not drop items or experience in the probe. Or in the process. Why did I say probe? I don't know. But it's not done anything yet. And I'm wondering if the mob has to be, like, directly in front of it. I have a feeling that's the case. Well, that almost did what I wanted. Okay, let me think. Because I gotta... this would be the best way for me. Because then I could walk away and just have it run. But if it's gonna be a pain in the butt... Was there any way for me to make egg? Yeah, I don't think this is gonna do what I want. Don't. You're gonna eat everything I own. Let's see. Now, there are mobs in the other world, so I could go there. That might be better. I don't know how long it takes to get pink slime, though. I don't know. Is there a lasso? There is. Because I could just pick up mobs. That way. Oh, it requires XP, so I have to do it. Okay. That's fair. I get it. The computer doesn't mix with magic very well. Alright, try that again. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Let's put that in there. Put that in there. Okay. We're gonna go into the other world, see how long this takes, because I think I just need a bucket of the pink slime fluid, and then pink slime could spawn from that. So as long as I get a bucket. So let's head this way. Oh god. Let's see, let's see. I know a bunch of mobs spawn. I spent so long in this world looking to see if I can find blitzes. Ooh, I'm gonna feel so bad about this, but it's kind of needed. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna have you output from the bottom. And then let's... Oh, I'm out of range. I'm stupid. Okay, well... Hang on. I need blocks. That's enough blocks. Because I just have to do this, and then choose a problem. Okay. I'm gonna need to do that a lot. Okay. Because that gave me 64 for the one sheep. Is it guaranteed each time? Yep. Okay. So let's do this like 18 more times. Okay, excuse the lack of animals in the immediate area. Bucket. Let's see. I want slime. Give slime. Give slime. Give slime. How do I get you out? Do I have to, like, pump it into a tank first? I fully can. If I can remember that I can't do that. Let's see. I guess I do? Because that's not working. Pink. Slime. Bucket. It's not taking my bucket. I know there's enough in there for a bucket. Hang on, I gotta slash home. I gotta go home. Where the heck did my extra tank go? I had a tank. Eat that. And then we need fluid, duct, and a extra servo. Servo. I don't have glass. Ah! Such simple problems to be running into. Okay, and now let's go back, and then hopefully this will do what I want it to, because if it doesn't, I will cry. And I didn't mark, but I know where I went. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's so weird that I can't get it out with a bucket like a normal person. Put that there. Put that there. Put this here. And take that off. That's not what I want. How do I... I don't want meat. I don't want the meat. Darn it. I want what's that? I can't do that. Hang on. Okay, I got a different tank. Pink. Yay! Okay. Now, how do I just... Yeah, okay, okay. Hello? Oh, I'm gonna have to do that a lot more. If it's... Oh. It's the only way to do that. Okay, why did I do anything that I did? Okay, I'm gonna get some more animals. I'm gonna make a better fence, and then we are gonna get so much pink slime. Okay? Okay. Okay, I've decided we're gonna try something here, so I can access our wireless crafting terminal. So I set up this little contraption, and it's missing one piece, and that one piece is gonna be a mob duplicator. And hopefully, this works the way I think so. I'm out of range. It's fine. There we go. Also, I just made some more emeralds by making barrel. And made barrel. with silicon, aluminum, beryllium, and oxygen. So we've got emeralds now. I've got a couple. It's using one of my machine frames. Oh gosh. Okay. Now I think this says it duplicates around it, so I don't know if it's just gonna do it in the area in front of where I would prefer. Oh, it does it on top. Interesting. So, not there then. We want this. That means fully. I don't have to have this set up the way that I do. I could do this, and we're gonna have it output there and up for power. I could do it here. I don't have to have all this. I don't have to have it like this. I don't need this stupid fan. Come on. Alright, so I need my dirt back. Dirt. Dirt. Okay. So theoretically, that means I could just do this. Okay. And then I need the blood of a something. Okay. Bottle first. And then a syringe. And then I brought a sheep back. I have a feeling I'm gonna need to go back and get more sheep. Yeah. Well, because it's not going to work with just 20%, right? No. Right? I hope I'm doing this right. Mob duplicator. When provided with power, essence, and any entity in a mob imprisonment tool. Mob imprisonment. Mob. With power, essence, and any in a mob imprisonment tool. What's a mob imprisonment? Is it this? I don't know. I gotta go get more. Hang on a second. Okay, I got the mob essence. I still don't know what a mob imprisonment tool is. Oh, that thing. Okay. Oh, I can't craft in here. You're coming with me. I know there's got to be a way to like extend it to other dimensions, but I just haven't done it yet. I haven't figured it out. I need a mob imprisonment tool. I have everything for it. Okay, so if I put this sheep down and then pick it back up, that should be enough. I'm hoping so. So that, and then how do I give you the essence? Do I have to put it in an... How do I get it out? Is it different? Oh, it's different, isn't it? Essence. It's a different thing. Essence is crafted. Can I can't just put liquid experience in there, can I? Hang on. Because if I can do that, then that would be better. Hang on. Fluid. And another servo. What am I missing? Iron nuggets. Okay. Alright, let's see if I have to make another machine or not. And then I have a feeling I gotta pump it in there because it wouldn't let me do the other thing. Alright, so we're gonna break this, put this here, we're gonna put a fluid duct here, and then put a servo here, turn off the redstone. Doesn't work. Okay. I need the actual essence fluid. but I can use a fluid dictionary converter, which that doesn't look bad. Oops. I need more plastic, and I need another gear. Okay, we can do that. And then it turns out I don't even need the syringe, so go away. Okay, fluid dictionary converter. That's probably gonna need power too. Flux duct. Okay. Let's see. So remove that. I'm gonna put this here, but I do have to... I don't like how that looks. If I lost that, that's fine. So this is the side. There we go. I don't think it needed power. Okay. So we're gonna pump this into here. And then I want to make this. How do I force that to happen? Oop. Oh. That's not what I wanted. I want. Okay, I could break this. That's fine. We're learning. It's called learning. Alright, so we want to make liquid XP into an essence. Where is my drain? Essence. Okay, I can now take my fluid duct, disconnect it from here, grab my servo, turn that on. It's doing it! Okay, so I just have to feed it with this. Okay. Because that uses... not quite a bucket, I don't think. Oh, it's full. Huh. Are you... oh, you're pumping from the wrong... well, I could just switch these. That's not a problem. And turn that off. There we go. Is that better? Nope, because it's still confused. Okay, hang on. How do I get it not... what is considered the front? Well, the top... okay, the top will have bees meat. Top will be meat. And I guess this is the back? Does that function? Okay, maybe that is the front. Yes, that is... okay. That's confusing. Okay, I figured that out, so that won't get confused. And then this just needs to be converted. And then this will go forever, and then I can get all the pink slime I need. I already got 2 buckets. And I guess it doesn't matter where I put that, because it's not going to spread very far. I thought it wasn't going to spread very far. Will it not work here? It just keeps going. I don't like that. No, not my crops. Oh, no. 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 Stop. Okay, I don't know if this will spawn here. I might have to keep taking it back to the other overworld, but that means I could just let this fill in the meantime. That or that was some weird fluke there, because of the way it was. Hang on. Let me do this, so it's contained. The other one spawned really fast, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if this will work here. Let's go back to the other world just for a moment. Because if it works instantly there, then I know I gotta do a transport here and there. But if this gives me 2, then we can go ahead and at least make the lens for 1 laser. And then leave it off for there. So let's go over here. And see if this works. It could also just be a chance thing, and maybe I'm just not understanding that. Because the other one spawned really quickly. Nothing is happening here. Plant on redstone ore. I didn't want to. But now I kind of want it. Well, nothing is happening. I think it's just a chance, though. Places in the world can be attained by killing, so that will be spawned. So, yeah, it might not... Oop! There it is! There it is! And that gave me 2. Yay! Now I've got 4. Okay. So maybe it will in the other world. I just have to be patient. I don't know. So we got our lens, so let's go ahead and make our lens real... We got the pink slime for the lens. Let's make the lens with it. So we wanted a laser, which needs a lens. White laser lens. Made that. And now we can get a laser drill. Except I can't, because I don't have enough plastic. Because I didn't think about it. Hang on. Hang on. We have enough glass. Got enough glass. Plastic, I just made some. So I could do this. Plastic is made with hydrogen, chlorine, and carbon. We need 1 chlorine, 2 carbon, 3 hydrogen. We can do it. There we go. And this is enough to make 2 plastic, not just the 1. But I like to make full stacks of stuff. I mean using full stacks of stuff, not make full stacks. Y'all know me, I hate making full stacks of stuff if I don't need it, but here I am having to do that. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Okay, and then unlock that, and do that. There's my plastique, and then that should be enough for the 1. Where's my laser? Where'd my lens go? Where'd... Oh, it's in here. Okay. I just got really worried. Oh, okay, so that's interesting. How that works. I didn't know that's how that happened. Laser drill. Okay, cool. Yay! So now we have our laser base and our laser drill, but nowhere to put it quite yet, so... I think we're at the end of this episode anyway, so I'm just gonna end it off here. I'm gonna let this run in between episodes, because I'm gonna need more than just the 1 laser lens, especially because I want to make at least 3 of these laser drills. So yeah. I will leave that running. In between, I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put the laser drill, because I don't know if I want to put it in there, like, to replace the other one. That might most likely will be what's happening unless this explodes, which I hope not. But I also do want to make another building, I think, for automation type stuff, so I might do that or might not. We'll see. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any tips, tricks, or anything like that, please put it down in the comments below. I greatly appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Okay, wait. I just had a thought. First of all, they do spawn here. I had to be patient. Come here. If this works, I'm gonna be in the business. So let's pause that. Oh, yes! And they're big! Okay. That's all I had. This is gonna make it a lot easier. Oh, God. Wait, it's gonna make it harder. Hang on. Wait. No. Stop. Okay. Okay. It's the end of the episode now. I just had to... I thought about that as soon as I ended it. I just had to prove something. Okay. Love y'all. Bye!